walk through, see who's here. Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Stan Silvers.
Nice to meet you. How long have you been cleaning the cat room for the Humane Society?
The end of the month, 1st of July, I will be here 10 years.
Wow.
Long time.
Oh, you've done an amazing job. What did you do before volunteering here at the shelter?
I was retired for, 14 years. Yeah, 14 years I was retired. I was a surgery nurse for 35 years and retired. And I was I'm also a retired captain in the Air Force. And I've always had dogs until I met my husband, and we kind of acquired cats. And
Wonderful.
that's how I got started. Was he passed away in February, and I thought I need a reason to get out of the house, to get away from the acreage that we own. You know, something to look forward to and something to do. So I thought, well, I like cats, and I thought, okay, fine. So I called, found out when the next orientation time was, and came and filled out the paperwork. I did not want to do dogs. They were too much at the time. So I started with the cats, and literally it was see one, do one, teach one. And that's what I did. That's how I learned it. We're a little bit more streamlined now with our new volunteers. And so I've started, and I didn't say, oh, I'll do it for a month, I'll do it for 6 months, I'll do it for a year. Well, 10 years later, I'm still here. I am the longevity, the oldest one here. Everybody currently here now, I was here before they came.
Wonderful.
And I don't have any plans to quit. And as long as I can keep going. But
So what does volunteering add to your life?
something to do, something to give. Plus, I like interacting with the cats, And it's always nice when you have one that's been here a long time, and you come in and they're gone. I do my happy dance when that happens. And we've had some that are here almost 2 years, and they go. The happy dance gets intensified.
I'm sure.
But and kittens, of course, always go fast.
Right.
It's the older cats that tend to stay a little longer.
So in your opinion, who would make a good candidate to volunteer for the cat room?
Number one, you have to like cats. Number two, you don't mind hard work. And my opinion, and I've heard it voiced here from staff people, the cleaning cat room is the most labor intensive of all the cat volunteers. We do have socializers, but that's all they do. The cat room cleaning, that's your job. So to volunteer, roll up your sleeves and get with it. You're under time constraints of 2 hours to get everything done. There is a little buffer of 15 minutes at the very end, but the goal is to be done 8:45 to 10:45.
Excellent.
And most of the time you can accomplish that, unless there's a hiccup, somebody decides to dump over the litter box, so you have to go back and clean it again. Or somebody dumps the water and you have to go back and get our own water.
Do you get to interact with the cats even though you're on a schedule to clean before we open the shelter?
A lot depends on the census. How many do we have? I can clean a kennel, which is 2 compartments, in 5 minutes. I've been here long enough. I have my own routine. I don't have to stop and think what I'm going to do and then do it, which is an advantage. It doesn't take you 10 years to get there, but 5 minutes to clean, and I'm usually done by 1/4 of, again, depending on the census. There is like a 15-minute between 10:45 and 11 when we open, that kind of a little buffer on that end. Because if it's a full house, you're gonna be right down at the end.
Can someone volunteer with a friend or family member? And if so, how old do you need to be to volunteer?
Yes, you can. We currently have he's a young man and a young lady who come on Saturdays every other Saturday. We have a mother and daughter who fill on Saturdays, the empty spaces. So Saturdays are full. Age limit is 18 without an adult. The young lady on Saturday is 16 and she's buddied up with her mother. And those are the only two that are buddied up. I work Wednesdays and I do an extra Friday until we get an extra volunteer. And we have a lady or a volunteer that comes on Thursdays. So we actually have 2, 4, 6 volunteers for the cat room cleaning.
So what if I can't make my scheduled day to volunteer?
You'll be provided a numbers that you can call. The earlier you can let the facility know that you're not coming, the better it is, because then they can either try and find another volunteer who is willing to come in, or they can juggle staff to get this room covered. If you're willing to, under those circumstances, come in extra, you can let them know when you decide to volunteer. Yeah, if somebody isn't coming, you can always try me, you know. And just knowing that there is somebody who is willing to come in extra is a big benefit. For the most part, I see the staff going up and down the hallway, but they leave me alone. I think they leave all the volunteers pretty much alone because we go do our thing. And then as time gets closer to being finished, you know, they'll check on you, how are you doing? And it's usually, well, I'm in the home stretch. You know, I'm doing the floors, and so I'm almost finished. They usually don't ask me, do you need any help? They just kind of let me do my thing. If I think I need help because I've fallen behind, I'll find somebody.
Great.
If I have an issue with a cat, I let them out, I can't get them in, or they snuck out and I can't get them back in their kennels, I'll find a staff person, because sometimes they can do it and I can't. They now know I've been chasing them, so they're not going to be very cooperative. But for the most part, you know, staff pretty much leaves the volunteers alone here.
Well, Anne, thank you so much for all that you've done for the Humane Society. We sure appreciate you, and thank you for talking with us.
You're more than welcome. And we do need volunteers.